Swamiji, how was your meditation retreat here in San Francisco, and how was the Way of the Heart retreat here?
Of the Heart was really good. I enjoyed the whole session from 12:30 to 8, and friends who participated, they also enjoyed. They opened their heart center, and there was no judgment. We were in safe environment, so everybody opened, shared their feelings, emotions, and we channelized that emotion to higher energy, towards prayer, towards silence. Whole process, people loved how playful it was, how non-serious it was, yet very powerful techniques of Osho meditation. We also did love meditation, where we consciously listen to each other without any judgment, just from pure heart space, followed by heart meditation. We ended session with Kundalini meditation and healing session, where we shared our day, shared our feelings, and overall the package, people loved it. It was very condensed, 8 hours. So I got really good reviews from friends that they want to join again. I should come again. So that gives me lots of encouragement, and so that I can bring more meditation, more Osho next time I come.
What was different this time compared to your last meditation retreat here in San Francisco, and what do you find, or what motivated you and inspired you to do this regularly?
I brought more playfulness, non-seriousness, non-judgmental practices, techniques this time. So that's why people loved it, and they also saw my evolution as a facilitator too. So they gave me good feedback that you did good this time. So those kind of comments and feedback, constructive feedback, really helps me, because I really put effort into my retreats. I study, I listen, I practice on my own. It's not like it just comes to me. I have to put work on it. I have to read so many books, listen to so many discourse, and when it pays out, people love it, feel the energy. They take something, something to their home, some peace, some silence, some understanding. It really makes me happy.
Uh, I see a lot of people who were in this meditation retreat, they have never heard of Osho, or they have not done this kind of meditation before. And once you have done the meditation, it was from 12 to 8, but by the time we finished the session, it was already 10 o'clock. And still people were feeling so much joy, ecstasy, and they did not want to go. So what was different, and how did people taking Osho meditation here now?
Yeah. So that's the first thing people ask me. Hey, Swamiji, I cannot sit silently for 8 hours. How can I meditate for 8 hours? It's too long for me. And I tell them, hey, just come for 1 hour or 2 hours. Just come for first session. That's it. And if they come, and then when they feel the energy, they feel the silence. When we are happy, when we are in that timelessness zone, then time goes really fast. When we are sad, time goes very slow. When you are happy, time goes really fast. So when they come, they end up staying more. So I always invite them to just come for first session, just give them some taste and they'll sit it. So this dancing, singing, chanting, healing, catharsis, gibberish, all these kind of exercises really opens their energy. They'll let go of their lower vibration emotions and energy in fun, playful way. So that's why they love it, because in their mind they think meditation is just sitting silently, and that's very hard for modern mind to do. It's very hard to sit in silence. It's very hard to be in meditation posture. So these are Osho new techniques helps us to channelize our energy to a higher vibration.
And what are some of the challenges and difficulties that you see day to day as a meditation facilitator, and as in the people who come to do this kind of meditation, and how important it is in their life?
Yeah, for Osho, I mean, it's challenge to convince Osho is a guru, Osho is a master. He has given us more than 700 meditation techniques, 700 books. that helps our body, mind, emotions, and spirit, and gives us tools of just be present in this moment. So that's the challenge, especially after Rajneeshpuram, and people just take Osho as a philosopher and all these things. But my challenge is to first make them understand Osho is a master, he's a guru, and then introduce meditation as a dance other thing. They're used to thinking that meditation is just sitting silently cross-legged, but meditation is a way of life, and there are many ways to practice meditation, many paths to go to that silence. And why not make path more enjoyable? Why make it very torturable? So that's the hardest challenge for me,
Uh,
to also accommodate all kinds of people, like seasoned sannyasi and new meditator.
one of the reason I ask you this question is like a lot of people who come to meditate here are not from any spiritual background or any like organized religion. They don't know the path of devotion, or
Mhm.
only few of them know anything called devotion. And most of them come from like some trauma or difficult situation in their life, facing through a lot of difficulty, hardship, and even some of the participants even had gone through suicidal process a lot of time before coming to meditation.
Right.
And how do you deal with all these people and energies?
um my love and 100% presence. I am present 100% to listen to them, so I just feel their emotions, where they are coming from. And I have experienced what it happens when energy is really low, emotions is really low, when we are in that suicidal phase. So my 100% presence, then listening to them consciously, and with Osho's guidance and tips and techniques, it makes it easy. But it's not like you come to one retreat and you get over it. One retreat will give you seed, so we have to work on it. It's a lifelong process, it's a lifelong project. So for these kinds of friend, I also believe if you come to meditation, you are not beginners. You have already meditated, but you have forgotten somehow, and you got busy with mundane life, and outside life will always bring you frustration and misery. So, and then there is no friend to show you the way of a meditation, way of compassion, way of peace and alignment. And you get into addiction, you get into bad relationship, then cheating, then lying, guilt. They live sleep with guilt. When the energy becomes more lower and lower, at that time they are possessed by these dark energies. They are possessed, and they live in this illusion that whatever they are doing is correct. Whatever they are doing, they have always reason, logic to defend themselves and blame it on others. When you are in that dark space, you never say thank you, you never compliment, you never appreciate. You're always blaming, you're always throwing tantrums, and you are going from this relationship to that relationship. You are never stable. You are like a uh, you are without any roots. So these kind of people need anchor, they need to be grounded on the root. So that's why meditation and satsang and talking helps them to give that clarity. So after that, I give them suggestion like, hey, go and find a job, be rooted in the earth, do something for mother earth too, then continue your meditation, so the root and the flower both can go towards the liberation. Otherwise, most of us just meditate without any root. We don't perform our daily duties or take our responsibility, and we are always living in our mind and illusion, and then it gets worse.
One thing I see here most of the time, people have very like problem in their lives are mostly based on their relationship, their jobs, and like basic things are basic thing that should be not deprived from any human being. Unlike they don't have any goal for nirvana or enlightenment. But how well versed you have to be in all those topics to help them, and how do you train yourself?
because when I started my spiritual journey, I didn't know about enlightenment and nirvana. I was just looking. I got bored with life. I came to America. I did same thing again and again. Partied. All my cars, material desires was fulfilled. Now I'm like looking for deeper meaning in life. Is there anything else in life? So I was bored with life. That's why I met Swami Anandarun in California in Victorville, and then after meeting him, he started talking about enlightenment. Osho started talking about enlightenment. Then I only knew about that dimension which was hidden to me. Then now I'm open to those dimensions too. But for me, my ego was less. I had problems in my life. I was bored with life. I just wanted happiness. I just wanted purpose in life. It all starts with all those pain. So pain is our friend. Pain is mandatory, suffering is optional. So we all transform from this pain to enlightenment. So if we are unhappy in our relationship, if we lost lots of money, if we are drug addict, if we are sex addict, if we have anger problem, all these things are an opportunity for us to find meditation, find guru, so that we can go within. So once we go within and slowly with satsang, listening to masters, we this portal, this dimension of enlightenment opens. So it's a big thing. So but for now we have to come back to basic. So the most beautiful thing is our body. We have to have this body awareness. We have to love our body. There has to be self-love. So we know how to take care of our body, then take care of your thoughts, then emotions. Then once you transform this life from loneliness to aloneness, then only we can be in beautiful relationship. Otherwise we are changing partners, we are making excuses also. So meditation existence always knocks door. Those are not sad moments. We should be thankful for those people who have hurt us, who have cheated on us, betrayed us, those life situations where we lost all our money, all our homes. Because of that we find self-love. So it's a blessing in disguise.
One thing that I see a lot of the time is for people who are beginner in this path, how important it is to find a guru, and how do you know the guru that you are following or finding is authentic, real guru that can help you go through all those difficulties and take you to nirvana or salvation or liberation.
I think if we are ready, Guru finds us. We don't even seek for Guru. So the first process is to break our ego, our conditioning mind, that free will of ours. That because whenever good thing happens, our ego says, "I did it," and whenever bad thing happens, our ego blames others. You did it. So that is the first start. That, and then when you are ready, then you seek for deeper meaning in life. You go to YouTube, you find different videos, or you go to different retreats or meditation retreats. You go to monasteries, temples, or Osho places. Then slowly, people who have found guru, you have when you do satsang with them, their vibration will pull you. Their vibration will pull you, and then slowly you'll be ready. Guru will be ready for you. And so I've seen that in my life also. Some people are instantly connected with guru. So once you hear that Osho, then you're just connected with Osho already. It just takes split of second. Maybe they have impression from past life. So all they needed was to look at one picture of Osho or read one book of Osho. They're connected with Osho. It's very easy. But for some people it's very gradual process. They take time, they go to different gurus, they do everything, and still they don't find guru for so many lives. So real guru will give you freedom. Real guru will help you to go within. They will not control you, they'll not give you 10 commandments. And real guru will always take your energy towards yourself. They'll never blame others, they'll never blame your life situation, they'll never blame outside vortex. They'll always go and hammer your own ego, your expectation. So those are the signs. If your guru is breaking your ego at that time, it might hurt. So guru will also throw you life situation where you have to learn something. Until and unless you learn, you are tested again and again and again. So you are in that phase in the beginning of our journey, and later on you feel just happy, relaxed in presence of guru. You feel that love which is highest value. So there is sex, love, prayer, devotion. So guru is the highest form of love, where the moment you remember him, you are in tears, your heart opens, you feel so good. Even you have such a difficult time in your life, you just remembering a guru, being his presence is beautiful. And for some friend you are connected instantly, some friend you take gradual process, some friend does it because your brother has done it, or some friend does it because your friends have done it. So it's a very mysterious process, there is no definite answer for it.
And how dangerous is spiritual ego, and how to avoid it, or how to get out of it? Because when you are meditator, you have this spiritual ego that you are very good meditator, other people are not like that. And how do you recognize it that you are in spiritual ego trip?
So spiritual ego is very subtle. I mean, the ego we have in our daily life is very gross. You can see it, look at it. When we go to work, we have ego, we have relationship and this. But spiritual ego is very subtle. Now you feel like you don't need anybody. You know everything. And the first step is you'll start removing your guru's picture. You'll feel that guru's thought is also burden for you. So, and then you'll stop learning. You feel everything. You'll go and stop meeting with people. You'll say, oh, their energy is pulling me down. But as a practitioner, we are learning from nature, we are learning from people, we are every day learning and unlearning. That process never stops. Even after enlightenment, people learn. Even also used to read stuff after, even after enlightenment. So that process never stops. So that's why we do Gachami prayers to bow down our ego. You know, so that's why we put Osho's pictures, we put mala, we go in satsang, and people who has that those subtle ego, they never laugh. They're very serious kind of people. They never share, and they are in their own isolated zone. But once you don't have that spiritual ego, then you are friend with everybody. You are not a guru. Osho is our guru. So Osho is our guru. We become friend with everybody. We go do our daily thing, wash our cups, wash our plates, and then I play a role of teaching meditation. I put that hat on. I go and teach meditation. When that role is done, I go. My role is of dishwashing. I go and wash my dish. Whatever work is done, there I do it. Now after this interview, I'll go and drive. So that flow, if you are in that flow, that state, like that tao state where river is just flowing, you don't even know where it is going, then you can see that you are in a right path. But if you feel that blockages, that now you have known everything, you don't need this, you don't need that, then you have that spiritual ego. So signs are, you stop doing prayers, you'll take out the pictures, your whole presence will be very like constipated. You don't feel that happy, something is missing. So if you hang out with people who is in let go, their presence is so different. You feel so attracted to them. We are attracted to Swami Anand Arun because he has nothing to offer. He's empty of his anger, he's empty of his attachment, expectation. He has nothing to offer. That's why we are attracted. We don't go and we are not attracted to rich people. More you have, we are dispelled, we are sensitive, we go away. Less you have, we are attracted. So less ego, less is good in spiritual practice.
And can you, before we conclude this, can you tell about your Houston retreat?
So in 2 weeks time, we are meeting in Camp Choe, Livingston, Texas, Houston. There is 500 acres forest over there, and we'll be meditating for 2 days. All lodging, fooding, everything is included. This is my third retreat, and I have compiled really beautiful techniques of Osho, discourses, videos of Osho. In that atmosphere, meditation is very easy with lots of friends who are coming are at least 5-6 years of meditators. So they bring their good energy, their good vibes. So we use everything to go deep in silence. I invite you everybody to come to Houston. We already have good amount of people. More is good. So they can accommodate 5,000 people. So we can talk to them. Please come to Houston. If you have any questions, or if you have to call me, please do.
And how important is it to have a tough titties as a meditator?
tough titties is really important. If you don't have tough titties, everybody's got to suck your nipples.
Thank you, everybody.